won't you come over? I promise that it won't be for nothing. I've just been trying to get closer, but you're acting like you're hiding something. On rainy days you have a way of showing me this isn't fake. Sometimes it's more than I can take. I can take. So talk your heart out, baby. I promise I won't think you're crazy at the edge of my seat, 'cause you're so important to me. Talk your heart out, baby. I'm patiently waiting for you to feel free to talk your whole heart out to me, If you want, I can take it slower if it ain't over. But I'm all systems go for a total roller coaster. Now you're pushing me away. It isn't fair, it's not okay. I know that you have more to say. I can take. So talk your heart out, baby. I promise I won't think you're crazy at the edge of my seat, 'cause you're so important to me. Talk your heart out, baby. I'm patiently waiting for you to feel free to talk your whole heart out to me, baby. Talk your heart out, baby.
can't take it no more. Hey, cowboy, tell her she looks good. She's the hottest thing in this world, the prettiest thing you've ever laid eyes on. Hey there, cowboy, she's the prettiest girl you've ever laid eyes on. Hey there, cowboy, show her on. Show her on. Show her on. Hey, cowboy, show her on.
New look loading. Bing, 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 dong. New look loading. Bing, 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 dong.
All right, good afternoon and good evening, you beautiful folks. As Kinsman would say, it's a Monday, but everyone knows that. So we can skip all those shenanigans today. We have an amazing show tonight, of course. Kicking off there, Ronnie, if you want to throw up the banner, we are giving away a family deal to Midtown Bowl. That's 1 hour of bowling up to 6 people. Or, you could be greedy and just bowl 6 lanes yourself, whatever you choose to do. There are no judgments here. We hope everyone had themselves a beautiful weekend. It was a cooker out there as summer continued. We got to participate in a whole ton of events. We were at this awesome fundraiser down at Uniglass Z-Bart. We were at Feast on Timmins and, of course, at the Iroquois Falls Storm home opener. So lots going on in the community, and we're really, really ready for this weekend because the Timmins Expo is in town. So this is a mini Timmins-Con. If you're familiar with Timmins-Con, it's here this weekend, Saturday and Sunday at the Curling Club. And they're doing something all new this year where Saturday night they're going to be hosting Northern Ontario Expo Trivia. So if you're into comic books, superheroes, anime, art, movies, anything in pulp culture, come on down, register a team. It's a team of 4 at Full Beard, and they're still looking for a couple more teams. I'm going to have a ton of prizes. I'm going to be there hosting it, so there might be a laugh or 2. Not promising any more than 2, but it's going to be an amazing night, an amazing weekend. We're always happy when Timmins Expo slides into town. And Jason and the NOE team is going to be on the show tomorrow night to tell us all about what they got going on. So there we are. And Brittany Robert says, looking forward to seeing the Alzheimer Society tonight. She spoiled it. Maybe my shirt spoiled it. But I guess thanks, Brittany. You did Kinsman's job. You introduced our amazing guest, the team from the Alzheimer Society.
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
We're great.
Good.
I'm great. Can't speak for
Yeah.
Carol.
Yep.
Do you notice why we got that camera? Like we separated cameras for that long talk at the beginning, so you don't have to just sit there and go, when's he getting to us?
Yeah.
Let's go, Jamie. Let's go.
Let's get moving here. I don't have Kinsman to banter with.
I know.
He would tell us what day it is, what time it is, what the weather is. But you know all that, right? You know
it's Monday. I don't know what time it is, and
Oh.
it's hot.
So you did need Kinsman. He would tell you.
7:02.
See, Mark, you should have been here. We got lost track of time. But Tracy, you've been a friend of the show for a long time. You've been on multiple times. We love when you're here. But we have a brand new face.
Yep,
So would you like to introduce yourself?
sure. My name is Caroline Carrière. I'm the First Link team lead. I occupy from Timmins down to the Mick area, and I support and help caregivers through their journey with their loved ones with dementia and Alzheimer's.
Yeah. And you're a big fan of coming on a live broadcast at
Yes,
7 p.m. on the evening on Mondays.
My first
Yeah.
one so far,
Yeah.
not too bad.
You had told me that this was on your bucket list,
Yep.
or did I hear wrong?
I think you heard wrong, but it's okay.
Chuck it list.
Yeah.
Chuck it list. Oh, I've never heard of this before. Chuck it
Things
list.
you no
Yeah.
longer want to do.
Exactly. You do it once and that's it.
Stephanie says, hello to my amazing coworkers. I couldn't say it any better. And we know that we've had some pretty amazing discussions about the society before. But I thought we'd start off for folks who maybe be new to the program and aren't familiar with the Alzheimer Society. Maybe, Tracy, you want to kick it off and give us an overarching idea of what you folks are up to?
I can do that.
Yeah.
We do a lot.
Yeah.
The Alzheimer Society serves the Cochrane Temiskaming region. So we serve a region from Hearst down to about Temiskaming Shores, Temiskaming a little bit, and a little bit of Hornpain, all the little communities in between. We provide caregiver support, caregiver education, really for the people who are supporting someone who is living with either a probable or a confirmed case of neurocognitive disorder or dementia. We provide support for intense behaviors that could occur at home. So families that are dealing a little bit more in crisis, not really sure what they can do to make their loved one be at home as long as possible. We offer transitional support, so helping people move from home into a care setting. So whether that's home into hospital for a short-term stay, or home into retirement, home into long-term care. And really supporting the person who has a disease as they move through that big move into a new home. And we offer public education. So again, you know, something like this is considered public education, where we come out and we speak and we, you know, give you a little bit of information so that people are a little less wary about reaching out to support us. And then our big service that you're actually going to hear from a couple of caregivers later about our adult day program. So we do have 2 full-time adult day programs, 5 days a week, one in Kapuskasing, one in Timmins, and then we currently have 4 satellite offices that run 4 one-day-a-week programs in Hearst, Iroquois Falls, Cochrane, and Matheson.
Yeah, and I heard there was a pretty big celebration today in Iroquois
Yeah.
Falls, which we're familiar with.
Yeah.
Beautiful community. What was happening there?
It was a beautiful day. It was really I'm going to have to say a dream come true for us. We've been talking for well over a year about opening a satellite office in the Iroquois Falls area to serve what's called the mix, so Matheson, Iroquois Falls, Cochrane. The community there, so they don't have to drive to Timmins. Often they're visiting each other back and forth in those smaller communities. And we've had a day program in a DSAB building that we've used their common room for just about a year and a half, and an opportunity came that we could open our own office there and create a space that's very welcoming. And then we staff that program actually 1 day a week with the day program, and then 3 days a week mornings with a staff, so that people can come in and they can connect with a team member and they can do visits there. And so, yeah, grand opening there today, and we were really excited about that, just to be able to offer that in-person, face-to-face service for people in that community.
One of the maybe I'll chat with our brand new guest, because I'm always excited to see new faces. But Tracy had mentioned we got these 2 pretty amazing videos tonight from caregivers that are really going to give you, I think, 2 important things, and you can add on to it. Yeah. One will be the impact the Alzheimer's Society has had on their life as a caregiver, and of course as the individuals who attend the Alzheimer's Society. The impact is massive.
Correct.
But the other big takeaway, I'd like you to get you to expand on this, is that, you know, we've all had jobs in our life where they're just jobs. Yeah. I've had a bunch. Not this one, because I'm very passionate about it, but the thing that's very easy to notice about the Alzheimer's Society is that the people that work there, this just isn't a job. Mm-hmm. They're caring, they're compassionate, and they're passionate about what they do there. And we have a series of videos that we'll be posting at a later date. But can you talk a little bit more about that, about when you walk through the doors, the staff that you're going to meet?
Yeah, for sure. So yes, like Jamie was saying, our staff are all there. Yes, it's your typical job, but we all enjoy what we do. We're there to support everyone, from the caregivers to the person living with dementia. We're just there to really support, to give them what they need. If it's someone to talk to, if it's someone to just, they're struggling and they're unsure on how to deal with a situation, that they know they can come to our office, they can give us a call. And like Jamie, you stated, our caregivers that we're going to be showing the videos shortly, they're ladies, their daughters, their wife, that their loved ones do attend our adult day program. And just that 10 to 3 o'clock, the respite that they get for themselves, and being able to do something for themselves. And like you'll see in one of the videos, just how touched they are on how they don't need to worry about their loved ones when they're at this program is huge for us. And just when you hear them come into the office and say, "Oh, thank you so much for this," it makes such an impact to us. And it's just, I get teary-eyed because we're just so passionate about everything we do. And just to see them struggle and being able to give them that sense of hope, that sense of having a purpose to themselves is huge.
And I think one of the things that folks will see in both of the caregiver videos we're going to show, Nicole and Lucille, is the fact that many people could be sitting at home and maybe hesitant or embarrassed or discouraged to reach out and ask for help, which is a very normal human emotion.
Exactly.
And both caregivers talk about that.
Yeah.
You know, it's that sometimes it's that initial approach. You don't know, because we all feel, or we want to feel we can do things on our own,
Yeah.
and then we can't, we feel like we're failing.
Yeah.
It's a typical human reaction, but I love what they're going to both say in the videos. Like, the minute that they walk through the Alzheimer's Society's doors, like, all that was gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it's very, just to see their reaction and just to have all our staff and the different programs that we offer, that they're just so thankful, and themselves being passionate about what we offer them is huge.
And I want to even say, you know, doing this with you, Jamie, has actually given us a gift. So having these caregivers speak to the services that we provide, the staff don't often hear how it impacts them, especially the day program staff. They know they're doing a great job, and they know that they're providing this amazing program for the staff, or for the clients who attend. And, you know, Sylvie Tremblay, the day program manager, works really hard to make sure that the team is equipped and has all the tools that they need. And so for us, for me specifically, when I got to hear these videos, because I didn't get to sit in when the recording was happening, it really just highlighted to me the incredible power and skill that this team has when they work together as a team. And it's really a beautiful thing that they have, the way that they work together, and the way the whole society works together, the way that the, you know, people go through the programs and they go from one program to the other. And we always try to make sure that people are connected to us no matter where they are in their journey. And so hopefully you'll hear a little bit about that as we watch the videos.
Yeah, and I want to post up again. I know Ronnie did what MJ says, and she says that she's happy that she tuned into the show tonight. So thank you, MJ, for joining us. You know, she's her father, and he's starting to forget things. I'm not too sure what stage, but MJ, the point is, like, you're not alone. We do have people with strong knowledge in our community and great support. So, and if you're feeling that you're not sure whether to reach out, hopefully one or two or both of these videos will really show you folks that did quite that and it made a big impact on their life. So did you want to start by showing one?
Yeah, and I want to, so I don't forget, in our open house today, we had a couple of gentlemen who were there, and they were sitting, you know, in the room together, and they were chit-chatting, and they were both people who are living with the diagnosis of dementia, and they were in our lazy boys, and they were chatting with each other, and one of our team overheard something that was really beautiful, and the one gentleman was saying that he was having a really hard day, and the other gentleman said, you know what, we all have hard days, and they had this conversation. So peer to peer, you may think that it's really just only about the care partner, but it's also about the person who's living with that. And these two gentlemen sitting there, you know, just connecting, and the whole rest of the world didn't matter. And it was really a beautiful thing. And I wanted to share that because the program supports the whole family. And it really touched me to be able to see that they were able to connect to each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, did you want to introduce the family?
Yeah, and I just want to say, I see one of the comments there from MJ. You state that this is hard. You are not alone. We are here. You're not going through this by yourself either. There is a lot of others, but always know that we're here. We're just a phone call away if ever you need any support or someone to talk to as well.
Okay, great. So we are, who would we like to showcase first?
I can do. So the first client that we will be showcasing is Nicole. Nicole...
She's amazing.
She is. So you will see in the video, Nicole is one of our caregivers, and it's her mom, Estelle, who attends our adult day program here in Timmins.
All right, Ronnie.
Take it away.
My name is Nicole Victoire. My mom is a member of the Alzheimer's program. I live in Timmins. First discovered the program, I think it was on Facebook or something. There was like a commercial or something, and then I called to inquire about it, and I was really impressed with the answers they gave me, and I signed Mom up, and it was just a trial at first because we were not sure she would like it or not. And oh my God, she loves this place. She lives for this place. It's really good. She loves the people that work here. They make her feel like she is so loved, and it's very important to her. And I come from a big family, so she's really a loving person. She's always happy when she comes here. She likes to help. So when she first walks in here, she likes to, she looks on the table. If there's clothes to be folded or something, she'll run to the table, and that's her first thing. And, you know, people like that when she does things for them and she gets compliments, and she thrives on that stuff. So she's doing all right. The people, they greet me at the door when I walk in with Mom, and they're always willing. If I have any questions, they'll sit down beside me and they'll just talk with me. And any questions that I would have, they would be there. And I don't know, like, they're so friendly. I feel like, I don't feel like they're strangers. I feel like they're more like a family now. It's very helpful. The girls, they know exactly what they're talking about. They know what you're going through. Very, very helpful. Like, go see, go talk. It doesn't matter. They'll take the time. If you have 5 minutes, if you want an hour, they're there for you. They're really there. When I bring Mom here, I don't have to worry about a thing. I know she's well taken care of. I can do whatever I please. It's so nice that my mind is not, okay, so is Mom happy? Is she cold? They cater to her. They make sure she's comfortable, so I can do whatever I want. Like yesterday we went golfing, you know, and it's really nice if, because of course she will ask me the same questions over and over again. Well, then when she's here, I just concentrate on whatever I need to do, and I don't have to worry about, oh, okay, she's gonna ask me again or stuff like that, which is fine that she'll ask me 10,000 times, but I don't have to think about it. It's a relief. It's a relief. Maybe it's not nice to say, but I need my time as well. It's just, you know, so she comes twice a week and she loves it, and I love it as well.
All right, very, very well said by Nicole. And my biggest takeaway from meeting with Nicole is the fact that she said, you know, when someone's here, that I don't have to worry, which is always your worry when you care for someone that you love. Yeah. You're constantly worrying about them, especially when you cannot see them, right? You're not in close proximity.
Yeah. It's trust.
Yeah, yeah, it's trust.
It's trusting us, yeah.
So to me, that was very impactful. How did you both feel when you heard Nicole's words?
So I was there when we did the video with them, and like I said, I'm very passionate for the work I do, and I got teary-eyed for just hearing the words come from a caregiver on how well the society, the staff, can just be there to support and to help. It's just, I'm speechless. It's just, I don't know, it's the most kindest words that staff can hear, and we don't often hear it enough, and so when we do hear it, we really take it to heart. And also with the caregivers bringing their loved ones to the adult day program, which is called Aging to Perfection, we make sure the staff that are working in the program wear a blue shirt, but they don't have any logos or any emblem of the Alzheimer's Society. So just the blue. So there's no information, no nothing in the program itself. So they think they're coming to a coffee club. They think they're coming to a social outing with their friends. So that's another, there's no triggers. And it's on the main floor. The one in Timmins is on the main floor, the one mall, between the hairdressers and the eye doctor. So those are all little things we take in consideration when someone is coming to our adult day program, the Aging to Perfection.
A couple things that I'm noticing here is the fact that a lot of people have been or are affected by people that they care with Alzheimer's and dementia. You see a bunch of comments, which is norm. Like it more than likely affects someone you love or someone in your circle. Like the stats are unreal.
The stats are unreal, and we have what they're calling, you know, the gray tsunami, and the baby boomers are of age now where they fall into a higher age bracket, and that higher age bracket puts them at higher risk of incidence of dementia of some kind. And so just through natural attrition as people age, that's really what we're dealing with now. The two biggest risk factors are age and loneliness, and so we can't really do anything about age, but we really can do something about loneliness, and that's something that we've talked about before, Jamie. Like, what is it that we can do, and how do we, you know, at the age that I am and you and Caroline, what is it that we can do now to maybe prevent that or to turn off whatever is going to happen in our brain? And there are 12 modifiable risk factors that they call it, or they call it possible signs of dementia, that you can really make lifestyle changes now that will reduce up to 40% your incidence of getting dementia later in life. And so, you know, eating healthy and, you know, taking education, learning something new, changing the way that you eat and stopping smoking and eating healthy, which I already said, doing a bit of exercise. So what is it that you like to do? Do you like to walk, or do you like to swim? Do you like to rebound, you know, on those mini trampolines? Do you like to play hockey? What is it that you love to do? Because if you're learning something new, you're building your brain capacity, you're building neuroplasticity. There's lots of different activities you can do too with your hands, where you're going to make your brain do one thing with one hand and something with the other, and that also builds neuroplasticity. So you're teaching your brain how to do something a different way. And really, you know, that's what people want to know too. What can I do? How do I keep my brain healthy? And so again, just that education piece, so we offer that, but I don't even know where I went with that. I went in a whole tangent, which all those that know me go, yeah, that's Tracy.
You're in the you're on the right show for that. But,
I was somewhere. I was going somewhere with that point.
But the next video, Lucille, and I'll let you chat a little bit more, but I really love her story also, because she's going to speak about her husband, who is a very social individual.
Yes.
And a little bit it gets captured in the video, but through our discussion, one of her main concerns was this would really, she really felt that if he starts losing his social outings, social abilities, and once again, that's not one of the positive outlets. She wants him to have that.
Yeah.
And being at the Alzheimer's Society has really invigorated some of the social things that he loves to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yes, our next video will be from Lucille. She is a caregiver. Her husband attends our Aging to Perfection program, so the Adult Day program, and we try to promote a lot of independence and social and keeping them active on things that they enjoy to do or used to enjoy, to kind of bring it back to the program. I'm pulling a Tracy here, going off with something.
Right? It's very easy. Very easy.
But yeah, just keeping the social and keeping them to a place. And like our Adult Day program manager would say, Sylvie, is sometimes the caregivers will say, oh, I don't know if they'll actually want to attend. But Sylvie always says, trust us. We'll try one day. And from there, if it is something, we promise you they will enjoy it. They will try that one day. And at the end of the day, we'll get a call from the caregiver saying, oh my goodness, they enjoyed it, they love it. Can I go 5 days a week? Can I try? So we try and really promote that, to try it once, and then we'll give it a few weeks and see and go from there. So now you'll have the pleasure of hearing Lucille's story on how her husband, Vic, really enjoys and is very passionate for our Adult Day program.
So we're going to get Ronnie to run it.
Hello, my name is Lucille Nadeau. I've been living in Timmins all my life. I married a Timmins guy. My husband is the person with Alzheimer's. My husband is called Victor, and we call him Vic. I have 3 daughters in the health field, and they really keep an eye on us. And that is how we discovered that my husband was having changes in his personality, and it started from there. You know, when you're close to a situation, you don't really see what other people see. And my daughters noticed that there was a change in my husband's reactions and his personality. And so they insisted that he be checked. And luckily enough, when he was checked by the specialists, they did identify Alzheimer. And right away he was put on the medication, and for him it was like a miracle pill. It worked, and it just woke up his brain and kept him, he became alive again. Before, he had just fallen into a rut where he wouldn't talk, wouldn't call his friends. And so we did see a big difference, but I did not see the difference as much as my daughters did. They would see like a reaction in him. My husband is a very social person, and so when his life changed, the doctor that he had just seen suggested that maybe we contact the Alzheimer's Society and see what they had to offer. And when we did meet with the Alzheimer's Society representatives, we found them so welcoming. They offered a whole bunch of support, be it for the caregiver or for the person living with Alzheimer's. And that's how we came to hear about the program. Now, at first, I never thought my husband would even want to come. But now, it's like his favorite day of the week. He gets up real early in the morning, and he makes sure that his bag is ready. He won't have coffee at home because when he gets here, they have beautiful chairs, and they're waiting for him to serve him his coffee. They know what he likes. They can't even get it himself because that's how caring they are. They're well taken care of. And then he meets special friends here. They're all on the same level or close to. So since my husband is very social, he always likes to talk to people and makes everybody else feel happy, and that brings him a lot of gratitude. He just loves this program. I never thought he'd like any of the activities that they do, but they have, it's like it's how do you call it? It's like a regulated program, but not strict. Like, how do you say it, a schedule. And they always start with motivational speaking, reminding them of what they know or knew. They always catch on to things. They talk about themes like trips or animals or work or weather. And they all take turns to talk, so nobody feels pressured. And everybody feels like a team, and that's what he loves the most. He doesn't feel he's singled out here. He feels like he belongs to a group. He calls them his friends. Vic is a very social person, and he's a very routine guy, so he's very, very independent on that. And my husband and I are a pair. Like, we've always done everything together. So it's kind of hard for me to see that he can go on without me, because when he comes here, sometimes he even forgets to say goodbye. That's how happy he is. At first, they had to tell me to go and enjoy my day. That's how unsure of myself I was. And now I can't wait for that day. It's such a relaxing day. I know he's well. I know he's happy. He's so involved in the program. And when he comes home at 3 o'clock, he's tired. He needs a real big nap. But he talks for about half an hour. It's like a child has gone to a birthday party. You know, he just talks about everything that he did and whatever happened. And what I like also is that if you don't feel like doing crafts, well, you can play crib if someone else will play crib with you. So you don't have to participate in any of the activities. If you don't like to, you say it and they will find something that will make you happy. Anyone that has a person with Alzheimer's to reach out to the program, because it's not only good for you, but it's the best thing that can happen for your family member. It is very rewarding for them. They don't feel like they have to excel, yet they're validated in what they do. So I would say, please join. You can go 5 times a week if you want to, because the program is offered 5 days a week. I find 1 day a week for my husband is enough, because we have a lot of social activities that we do on our own, and we have our own group of friends. So, but 1 day he just, do it.
There we go. Beautiful. One of
So-
the one of the things I noticed, chatting with Lucille, is there's so many things to consider, but something that stuck out is the fact that she wasn't used to them doing things separately. They've been together for decades, and now her husband's off. He's found something she's passionate about. But there's so many things that could be a shock to what you find is normal that you need to get adjusted to, like this new sense of life. And that's, I assume, like no situation is the same. So that's where you folks come in. I've heard the word personalized approach many times.
One of the things that she also said was that she was so close that she couldn't see some of the changes that were occurring in him. And so because her daughters encouraged her to get their dad checked, they were able to find out, oh, there really is something happening. And a lot of times couples that are really close have a groove and a routine where, if one falters, the other one just picks up the slack and the needs. And so they don't really notice what's happening until they're a little further down. So it was really great that her daughters were really encouraging her, and they must have, done it in a really loving and caring way with their mom and their dad. And so I encourage that too. If you have a family member who's having some challenges, we can give you some information as well on how you can talk to your other parent, or where would you go and how would you get that diagnosis, because that's something some people really want. That they need to know, I have this and this is what I can do. She did mention that Vic was given some different medication, and that really helped. Medication, I'm sure that there's got to be a question in the chat about medication, but medication is really useful more in the beginning stages and a little bit less in the later stages. And so depending on where you are when that happens, you can, some work and some don't. And like you mentioned, that personalized care, everything we try to do is personalized around that unique individual and what they like and what they don't like. And I'll let Caroline talk a little bit more about a personhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when we do, a personhood is a document that we would complete with the person living with dementia. So we would take kind of their information from their past and kind of take their current information, and then we would kind of build a personhood and an all about me. So we get to learn about that person. What did they like? What do they dislike? So we know how to approach them. If their name is Victor and they prefer Vic, or if they like their coffee a certain way or their tea a certain way, that we know how to well serve them and support them in ways that they know. Or even if it's someone living at home, for say, if they're getting care, if there's someone that used to bathe in the evening and now they have home care going in, and they're going in at 8 o'clock in the morning, but this person enjoys their morning to rest and not be rushed. Well, you may experience some behaviors, you may experience some expressive behaviors that may not, and then people will wonder, why is this happening? Well, by looking at their personhood, you can see these people were not a morning person, or vice versa. So it's, with people with Alzheimer's and dementia, it is a very important document that we do kind of work alongside for our adult day program, for any of our other services that we offer, to really to get to know and how to manage and work with the families.
It's well said, and I seen a great, Ronnie just posted, if you can pull it up again. I read at the bottom from Deneen. She said, some tricks that work today may not work tomorrow, because there's no promise. And I can relate to that, and I'm sure you folks can do. And at the end of the day, caregivers need respite, because a healthy caregiver, someone that gets an opportunity to relax and wind down or do something that de-stresses them, is obviously going to be a better caretaker for the individual who needs it.
Exactly, yeah. And the one thing we often say too is, we'll ask the caregiver, how are you doing? You need to make sure that you care for yourself so you can give your full 100% back to the person that you're caring for. So taking time for yourself, going, if you know you have respite from a certain time, go do something for yourself, something that you enjoy, even if it's just a walk, or go sit in the parking lot before you do your groceries. Take a few minutes for yourself. It's huge, and we offer a lot of support amongst that. We have caregiver support groups that you can chat with other caregivers that are going through the same thing as you as well, that you're not alone. We're here. There's other caregivers going through the same thing, maybe in different stages, but something worked for you, it may work for someone else. So that's where our support groups come handy, and it's there for you to kind of speak with other caregivers that are going through the same thing.
MJ was sharing comments about her father. He likes to move around and keep busy, like the pitter patter in the shed. But someone has to make sure that he's safe.
Yep.
And Sarah Strong earlier shared a comment that her father is, he's elderly, and she says she's in an old age home. So people are affected. The number is more than likely that someone you love or someone that you know.
That's where I was going with that, Jamie.
Did I
Literally, that's where I was
your
going
memory?
with that. So you were talking about, before I went off on my tangent 15 minutes ago, you were talking about how, more people are affected. So for every one person that has a diagnosis of dementia, there's about 3 around them that are affected. So, you were saying, look at that, full circle. You were
I got
saying,
your back, Tracy,
I know.
of course.
You were saying about, how we all know somebody, and it could be a neighbor, it could be a friend, it could be somebody in our family, and it's truly that. So the higher the rates of dementia become, the more people are impacted, and not just the person who has that disease, or has some sort of memory impairment that's going to affect them moving forward. But I was also going to say, it's really, the thing that's really important from both of those ladies is they said that they were able to finally do something for themselves. So like Caroline said, we always talk about self-care. We always talk about what is it that you can do for you. And often the first little bit, they're not doing anything. They're running around doing their errands because that's what they think that they need to do. But we all know, even for us, if you're a parent or if you're a care partner for anyone, you need to rest. And if you don't rest, you're going to burn out. And if you burn out, who's going to be there now to look after your husband, your wife, your parents? That's more important than anything, at all. I repeat myself because it's really important. Look after yourself.
So don't hesitate to make that first call. It's very normal if you're hesitant or discouraged or feel like you're failing. That's normal. I've gone through those emotions, and trust me, there are people in this community that are experts, are compassionate, can really provide some positive substance in your life. It's big time. Was there anything else that you'd like to mention that we haven't had an opportunity? I know we should be chatting about the next walk, because that's a big one.
Well, before we talk about the walk, Saturday is World Alzheimer Day. Okay. So September the 21st is recognized worldwide as World Alzheimer Day. It has expanded into World Alzheimer Month in some locations. For Canada, we still focus on January, being January Alzheimer Awareness Month. However, I will be at the fair, not the fair, at the farmer's market this weekend. I will ring the bell to usher in the market. So if you are out and about on Saturday, September the 21st for 9 o'clock, you can come on down to the farmer's market, the Mount Joy Farmer's Market, and be there. And we'll have a booth there as well, so you can come and see Roxanne and get some information. We really want people to know that you can just come pick up information. So if you follow our Facebook page, which maybe Isaac will post, but I think you already have it up there, there's always lots of information booths that when we're having one, we kind of give you notice, there's a booth tomorrow or there's a booth in the next day, and then you can come and get some information. And also for the Timmins site, if you are in the library building, we will have one of their window displays. We'll have lots of information I think she's setting up tomorrow or the next day, and that'll be up for a couple of weeks. So really just, you can call our number, you can message us on Facebook, you can stop in our office on the second floor of the 101 Mall, you can indirectly message Jamie and ask him to give the number. There's lots of ways that you can reach out, and I think last time we were here you said your pizza delivery guy ended up needing some information, and so you never know who you can touch and who you can support. And to talk about Nicole on their when we talk about fundraising, they've been avid supporters of the organization for a long time. We used to have a motorcycle ride for memories, and her husband would attend that. And they came to the walk. And so a lot of our families do come to the walk, and it's getting bigger and bigger every year. And I'm pretty sure it's May 26th of 2025, but I know one of the staff will put that in the chat for us because I don't have a calendar in front of me. And so save that date. And we are looking to do things just a little bit different next year because we have such a big geography and our walks are growing. We really want to try to do it over the weekend instead of just all on one day. So we'll have something different coming your way for next year, but save that date or save that weekend, really. Save the weekend. And yeah, so that's kind of the things that we had. Really, again, if we can't stress it enough, you as care partner or potential care partner really should be your number one priority. And then once you can look after yourself, then you can look after your loved one, and lots of programs for everybody. And Caroline did an amazing job for her first time live. So round of applause for Caroline.
There we go.
All the people.
Party time.
Yep. It wasn't that bad. It's okay.
No, she's great.
All right. Well, thank you so much to you both. Always welcome to come here, of course. We've been partners with the Alzheimer Society for a long time, and we appreciate this partnership. It makes a big positive impact on people's lives. We can see it in the comments. So.
And I think you're going to post a couple of videos, right?
Yes,
so
yes.
We have a video from Caroline talking a little bit about the First Link program and the other services that are available, and then a video from Sylvie Tremblay, who's our day program manager, with a little bit of a tour of the program. You can see the Timmins site a little bit and just some more information. So look forward to those coming up.
There we go.
Awesome.
Do you guys want to tell Ronnie to, right after the break, show that there, Tracy, we're giving away a bowling for up to 6. It's too shiny.
There you go. Right after the break, we're giving away bowling for up to 6 people.
Yeah,
or if you wanted to do it yourself, you could bowl 6 times.
Yeah, you can bowl it 6 times.
You can call me Mark.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. And then you tell Ronnie to roll the reel. We'll be
Ronnie, roll the reel.
Try a Sparks meal deal today at Sparks Pizza every day from 11 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. Order a margarita, pepperoni, or Canadian for only $12, which includes pizza, pop, and a bag of chips. And get your Oktoberfest tickets now with the Schumacher Lions Club for October 5th in Oktoberfest, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. at the Lions Den. Contact Gabrielle today for your tickets as they're limited, 705-268-0548. In Chow Sandwich Company, they are closed for renovations, but keep watching for details on their October grand opening coming soon to 177 3rd Avenue in your downtown. And the storm surge continues this weekend with the Iroquois Falls Storm as they take on the Greater Sudbury Cubs, 7:30 p.m. Saturday night, and also 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon against the Powassan Voodoos. Tickets on sale now at ifstormjra.com. And this weekend, head to the Mac Curling Club for the Timmins Expo put on by the Northern Ontario Expo. All the details and more online at northernontarioexpo.com. Also sign a team up for Trivia Night. Teams of 4 for $60. For all your nostalgic candy and more, you need to visit Sweet Freeze Timmins, located in your downtown. Also, inquire today about fundraising in-store at 175 3rd Avenue, and you can even shop online with delivery, sweetfreeze.ca. Book your end-of-summer detail and undercoating now with the Shine Shop Crown Timmins, located 1300 Riverside Drive. Call Darren DeBano to book yours today, 705-268-4855, and watch the show all this week for your chance to win a free undercoating. And for express courier service that you can trust, you need to call Robert Champagne today at Timmins Courier Service. For your urgent delivery needs, call now 705-266-4285. And Mikey's General Sales is having a summer clearance sale. Check out this 2015 Legend Splash EXT on sale now for $23,999. Check out the showroom for more details at Mikey's, located 1301 Airport Road. Still time to sign up for the second annual Aren't You Glad We're Sewing Retreat with Quilts for Survivors. This happens at Northern College the weekend of September 27th through 30th. You can get all the details now at quiltsforsurvivors.ca. Steinberg and Man Limited have been dressing your men for 105 years. Watch for details on Darren Taylor's 105th anniversary party coming up in October. And it's worth the drive to Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just ask their 6 new happy customers. Come and check out their lot today for amazing deals, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. And seal the deal with Albert and Katrina at Royal LePage or Northern Realty Leaders. Book a showing now for 1210 Goldbine Road, 705-465-3493. It's still time to book a tea time with the mini putt and batting cages with Don Marcoux. Open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. till the snow flies in Hollinger Park. If you need to rent it, then Gord's Rentals has it for you, serving the industrial, commercial, and residential sectors, located at 778 Riverside Drive. Attawapiskat Catering LP is the catering service for the De Beers Victor Mine Site, 100% staffed and fully operational by First Nations. Need a fall reno? Then let Timmins Home Improvement Center help you out. Located 89 Wilson Avenue. If they don't have it, then you don't need it. Do you need a trained security guard for your next event or fall function? Then contact Martin Peel at Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services, 705-288-7435, or stop in and see them, located 190 3rd Avenue in your downtown. And find the post and nominate a nonprofit today for Love for Nonprofits and win free advertising on our show. With a big thanks to the Schumacher Lions Club and Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. And hockey season has arrived, so have the 2025 Palisades at Timmins Hyundai. They come with 7 or 8 passenger options. Book a test drive today, 800 Riverside Drive. On the big screen this week at Imagine Cinemas, check out Speak No Evil, Transformers 1, and Beetlejuice. Log on to ImagineCinemas.com for tickets and for showtimes. And the first and only First Nations owned security provider in Ontario is Advanced Security Protective Services, based right here in Timmins. Give them a call now, 705-267-5547. For the best financial advice in the North, you need to call Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited, 705-264-4395, or stop in for a consultation, located 239 Wilson Avenue. And the Downtown Timmins BIA are registering now for the Santa Claus Parade. Register a float now till September 30th for $30. Call now, 705-264-8733. And book a carpet clean or strip and wax job today with your commercial unit with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Call Andrew N. for your free quote, 705-465-3500. And find the post and nominate a business for Boost Your Business. You could win a free boost for 1 week of advertising on our show, with a big thanks to Timmins Courier Service, Canadian Trade X, and Mikey's General Sales. And check out this new listing at 268 Hemlock with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. You can find this posting and more online, Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. And Count Community is now open for you with Mel and Mel from She's Connected. Connecting opportunities by uniting networks together. Find out more at shesconnected.ca. September jackpot days continue with Jackpot Time Timmins. Win double line prizes every single session. Dare classes start this week with Dare Timmins at the Timmins Public Library. Both in French and English. Still time to register. You can email daretimmins@gmail.com. And welcome back to school with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. For all the school info you need and more, you can find it online at ncdsb.on.ca. And she's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And development and evaluation registrations continue all this week with the PMHA. Check out the PMHA Facebook page for schedules and for ice times. And it's not too late to register for Midtown Bowls Youth Bowling Leagues for ages 3 to 19. Fun for everyone. Give them a call now, 705-267-3500. And the Kidney Foundation of Canada Timmins-Porcupine branch invites you to the Kidney Walk this weekend. Happens this Sunday at Gillies Lake, 12 p.m. for registration with the walk at 1. You can register online, kidneywalk.ca. And the Timmins Majors continue their exhibition schedule this week with a home-and-home against the new Liskeard Cubs. You can follow all their action and more on the Timmins Majors Facebook page.
All right, rock and roll, folks. We are right into the Wheel of Winning. 1 hour family deal. 6 people can go bowling at the beautiful Midtown Bowl, shoes included. Ronnie's going to throw up the Wheel of Winning. Tonight's winner, if you do win, send us a direct message with your address and we will get it dropped off for you. All right, Ronnie, roller. And the wheel is spinning there, Thompson. The wheel is spinning, and tonight's winner is Selena. I'm ready. I got a pen. Mark would be proud of me. I have a pen. There you go, Selena. Well, congratulations. You're taking 6 people to go bowling and at Midtown Bowl. That's awesome. You can clear that wheel there, Ronnie. Ronnie doing a B plus job tonight. Ronnie, I don't know there, Thompson. Ronnie's all worried in the back there, Chris. You did a good job. He had to use some different buttons tonight to play the video, so I thought he did okay. Anyways, folks, tomorrow night we have Jason Dennis from the Northern Ontario Expo on the show. We're getting ready for the Expo this weekend. It's going to be awesome. If you've never been, you have to check it out. It's going to be tremendous Saturday and Sunday at the Curling Club. Plus Trivia Night at Full Beard. Team of 4. If you want to register, the post is on our page. But you contact them directly. And it's going to be a fun night at Full Beard. So we will see you then. Everyone, you have yourself a beautiful evening. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
Don't do basic. Rolling up, we staying medicated. 1, 2, 3 on me. We get wild, but I keep it low key. On my bed, we don't do basic. Rolling up, we staying medicated. Hey, now why don't you come over? I promise that it won't be for nothing. I've just been trying to get closer, but you're acting like you're hiding something. On rainy days, you have a way of showing me this isn't fake. Sometimes it's more than I can take. I can take. So talk your heart out, baby. I promise I won't